I mean, I appreciate it, but like, I mean, my butt is for, particular things, and I don't really want to stray from those facts. Hey, everybody.
Also, I see some spicy hands in the chat. I love to see it.
Well, like, are you like getting a posse together? Are you getting like the spicy boys?
The spicy boys. I don't know if I like.
Like you're a spicy boy, but like, are you getting like the spicy crew?
I'm the Spice Lord, by the way.
Oh, Spice Lord. Okay, then you can have the Spice Boys. Or no, that's too gender specific. You can have the spice. Yeah, there we go. The spicy crew.
Yeah, the Spice team, spicy team.
Do you have your people?
Spicy squad. Boom.
Ooh.
But does it flow?
Spicy
It's
squad.
got mad flow.
No, the spice has got a flow, though.
Oh. Are you gonna change your name to Spice Tea?
Spice tea. God.
Spice tea.
Spice Tea. That's a
Oh, man.
a Ramon original. That's pretty good. So somebody tweet that.
Should we just do a second clap for Steph?
All right, chat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, clap. Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you,
There
chat.
we go. You love
You're
to
just
see it.
part of the intro for next week.
Wait, so all the stuff we did already is not going to be in the show?
Not anymore.
Oh, man, this shit was gold,
No, that was
son.
good talk. I wasn't there for it, but I'm sure it was great. You should keep it.
Meh.
I say
for-
this,
for
but I
us-
honestly don't have a single memory of what we talked about.
we were talking about the Powerpuff Girls leaked script.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
that-
thing
Well, I
you don't
heard
want to talk
that.
about anyway.
Oh, I want to talk about it. I just can't talk about it because it would be.
That's a chat exclusive.
I don't want to get
We'll-
people
we'll-
fired.
We'll talk about it off stream. Everyone in chat, come to the Discord.
There you go.
We'll all hop into one of the channels and we'll just talk about it.
I mean, it's not
I
that
want to
exciting,
know what's
but
happening.
like I know I saw some stuff. It was not good.
Leland,
Wow.
you're all so thirsty. We want
Stop
the tea.
Stop it.
That sounds cool.
Anthony, did you watch that trailer like we told you to?
I did. I watched the Eternals trailer.
Do you have thoughts?
Teaser.
What's an Eternal?
Yep.
The Eternals were made by the Celestials. Now,
flame.
where are the Celestials? I don't fucking know. But you know what? The Eternals are going to fight the Deviants. Do you know who the Deviants are? I don't fucking know. But do you know who has a Deviant gene? Thanos does. So maybe we're going to get a Thanos origin story. I don't know what's going on in this movie at all.
Somebody watched a YouTube video breaking
I
down.
watched a
Eternals.
TikTok by Strawhead Goofy. He broke it all down for me.
Yeah. Well, but Josh Brolin. The rumor is Josh Brolin did a thing. They're gonna do like a young Thanos scene or something.
A Janos?
Yeah, a Thanos.
I'm a fan of that show, Young Thanos.
I have no idea.
It's just Josh Brolin without the extra height.
Yeah. My biggest thing
Like
is
the
that
big snap theory was okay, but
my big problem with was the voiceover by Salma Hayek where she's talking about, which FYI I didn't even recognize her at the lineup. I was like, who the fuck's the bitch in the middle? I was like, oh, that's Salma. Cool. Get that headdress off her. I can't tell who the hell she is. That the voiceover when they're just like, now is the time to come forward. I'm like, now? Not when a literal giant purple man did genocide, but now. Check.
well, it was too late then.
Right.
Like,
Unless they all got
now
snapped.
they got a second chance.
Unless they all
Yeah,
got
that's what I was
snapped.
about to-
Yeah. Which would seem to be weird. I'm like, aren't you guys even... Because I think
They could be
Thanos
like,
is
oh, we
technical...
fucked up.
I think even Thanos in some weird way is an Eternal. I'm like so...
No. He's a deviant who was a cousin of the Eternals.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's canon anymore. Like...
Josh Brolin's in the movie. It's basically confirmed.
No, I meant the deviant bullshit.
No, because like if you read the description, it says they fight the deviants.
Yeah, no one knows what the fucking deviant is, nor an eternal. Yeah,
Or an eternal.
yeah.
I told you, there's a flame, and the other one is art.
Thank you, Steph.
She not
I'm
wrong.
glad you circled back on that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you circled back on that
Yeah.
because that was a good joke that we all talked over. And I'm
You're
glad
like,
we
what
can-
is
we
an
can come
eternal?
back
And I was like,
around.
it's a flame.
She's not wrong.
I'm glad you can get your proper props on that.
I mean, I'm so glad
was
that they
fun.
gave one shot to Kit Harington so people can remember that he's in that thing.
Who's Kate
true.
Harington? And
Jon
what
Snow.
from Game of Thrones.
Jon Snow.
He was the villain in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Was
Which
he
one is
really?
that?
Yes, he was. It's the
Maybe.
one where they're in the far future. You fly a space jet in space. It was a really fun game. No one liked it though.
I don't
Fair
think I
enough.
played it.
Yeah, but from all accounts, he's not even going to be Black Knight in this movie. I mean, he may find the Ebony Blade, and that like this is the beginning of his journey. You're like, all right, cool.
That sounds like Star Wars.
But he ain't gonna
Yeah, I was like, all right,
he ain't gonna end up as the Black Knight.
yeah, maybe. Who the fuck knows? I mean, it was shot
I've
very
been
pretty.
seeing-
It looked pretty, but I that trailer was boring.
Sure.
And the joke at the end was stupid. I was like, okay.
it's cute, but
It's cute, but we don't know these characters.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
was like, I don't know you.
yeah.
All I know is you talking shit about
And,
my
like-
boy Cap, so fuck off.
And apparently, like, you live forever. Like,
because they're each. It's right there in the name, Anthony.
yeah.
They
Well,
like-
I'm saying, like,
It's a weird thing. They like
We-
die
we-
and get reborn in pods. It's really stupid.
So it's
Okay.
like Cloud Atlas.
Ooh.
the Marvel Cloud Atlas movie.
I've never seen Cloud Atlas.
wait.
Was that a good reference?
Jordan, wait, is that the true? Is that what you're doing? Are you telling the true?
yeah, I've never seen Cloud Atlas.
Fuck off, man. You need to check out that movie. It's actually pretty good.
You're fine.
Yeah, you are technically, you're fine. But I think it's interesting because you just kind of go, this is $100 million independent film. Look at that shit. They made Halle Berry white. It's like-
I
Yeah,
don't know how I feel about that.
it happens.
Like, once the whole movie kind of, like, really gets done explaining, like, its thesis, you just sit back and be like, okay, that was a lot of money for a very basic rudimentary concept
Yeah, I don't hate it though. There's worse out there.
that you don't even like go into much about. It's like a theory about air.
Well,
don't know where I'm
that
going
caused
with
the
that.
silence.
It's a thing
Sounds
that you
awful.
can't see,
Speaking
but
of dead
like
air.
you believe is air. I don't know, man.
Oh, it's like a cure for wellness. Got it.
It's a cure. I haven't seen that.
That movie has 5 twists. One
yes.
more
Theaters?
crazy than the last.
Was it
Yes,
theaters we
Revive,
watched that,
yes.
or did we watch that somewhere else? I think it
No,
was in
Steph, we
theaters.
watched that in theaters. We watched it in theaters, yes.
Okay, because I feel like I wasn't like I had the full attention of it, but I was also trying to grasp what I was watching. Because I know if we watched that at somebody's house, I think I would have checked out some parts.
I
Probably would
liked.
have, because,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
liked when.
enjoyed it. Some parts.
I don't even remember the name of it, but I remember I went and saw one of the screenings, and I got out of it, and Storton, Jeff, Jesus Christ, Steph, and Jordan were outside the theater. They're like, "Oh, you were in there?" We're like, "Yeah." And we saw that terrible George Clooney, Matt Damon Suburban movie, and like, I was so angry when I walked out, and you guys were like, "Yeah, we didn't like it either." It's like,
I don't think that was
exactly.
us.
Did you all?
No, it totally was because my memory is actually pretty good.
Oh, was
There
it
it
that
is.
one where they're in like a neighborhood?
Yes, yeah,
And it's like a picturesque neighborhood.
but it's all terrible.
Yeah.
Serb,
what was-
who cares? It was terrible. But I thought it was
I
funny.
watched
we were all,
this?
yes.
Jeff and Storton, title of your next spinoff.
Wait,
So, yeah, sorry about
what movie
that.
is this?
Suburbia.
Serbia?
Isn't that a Rihanna song?
Wait, who's
Oh,
in
that's
it?
Disturbia. Never mind.
I'm looking it up. George Clooney directed it. Matt Damon was in it. I don't remember anybody else.
Mark Demon, directed by.
Mark Damon.
Like they had oldies type houses that all look the same and all that kind of shit. It was very
it was like a picturesque neighborhood. They like their backyard wasn't even the backyard. It was just like someone else's. The backyards were like combined basically, but there's no fences in between.
Where's Scott in chat? Why doesn't he have the answer for this already?
I think I know what you're talking about now. I just can't think of it.
Suburbicon.
Yeah.
Suburbicon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We did.
What
watch
was
a
that
screening
movie
for that.
about?
I don't remember.
According to this, it says it was a 1950 suburban community self-destructs. A home invasion as a sinister consequence for a seemingly normal family. I honestly don't remember any of that in the movie. I just remembered I hated it and I walked out of it so angry. And we talked in the parking lot for like a half hour.
I do remember.
I remember bits and pieces. Like
I
I have
remember
this.
the home invasion. Yeah.
I have this
But,
big.
But you didn't go together.
I mean, looking at it now, I honestly don't remember that Julianne Moore and Oscar Isaacs were in the movie, but apparently they were.
Yes, Oscar Isaacs was in the movie.
Which one's that?
I think
Is
he
that
dies.
Finn?
No,
yeah,
that's Poe.
no, Poe.
Oh, it's Poe. Poe. Yes, we have seen this movie. I remember now. It's flood and back.
Wasn't he like a vacuum salesman or something? He gets killed during the
think
home
so.
invasion or something like that.
Yeah.
Because
that
he's the
sounds
only
about
brown
right.
guy.
Oh, damn.
That sounds like a boring convention.
Suburbicon. Speaking of conventions, I would like to go to a convention again.
I mean, you will.
That'd be fun.
Eventually.
Would you go to a convention this year?
No, not this year.
Next
Not
year,
this year?
all good.
Probably not.
Yeah. Next
not
year,
really
good to
good.
go.
I haven't watched Burn After Reading.
You know, I've never seen it either.
I enjoyed it. It's very dark.
Yeah.
But it's
I'll get
funny.
around
It's,
to
it's,
it.
I feel
it's,
like
a,
I'd watch it.
it's a
but
dark comedy.
I mean, Anthony, we
All
had
I
a,
know
we
is,
had a, we had an awesome hotel room. We got to get that same hotel room.
Oh, the really big one that you guys discussed about?
Pretty for it.
I'm pretty for it was.
I'm sorry, what was that, Seth?
Positive.
The big room that you guys discussed?
Well, no, that was
Yeah, we were gonna
suite.
get like a nice. Well, I mean, there's the big room that we've talked about,
Yeah.
and that was
That-
Don's room.
Yes.
that wasn't our room.
That was
We
the
just
one.
got to be in. Yeah,
We just
got
know, we
great
just know
ideas.
rich people.
yeah.
I got a great idea. Let's push the podcast Twitch channel to affiliate, right? When we make affiliate status, we all go to TwitchCon.
Sure,
That'd
I'll
be
go to
fun.
about any
I would
convention.
wanna
Wait,
go.
where is
Especially now.
TwitchCon?
San Diego.
LA?
San Diego.
Oh, then I'm
here.
in. I'm good.
Yeah.
I just doesn't feel like a convention I'm going to travel, say to like I don't know Minnesota for. You know what I mean? Like,
Why?
Oh, God, no.
Why Minnesota?
I don't. It's the first state that came to mind. I'm not. I don't know.
Do they just give out like small sprites to everybody there? I don't know.
But they're only purple ones though, because
purple
Prince
what?
is from Minnesota. So, you know,
I don't know. I'm still stuck on small sprites. I don't know why small sprites was.
Sprite comes from Minnesota.
Oh, I get it.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. I like it. It's cute. I think that's cute.
Anthony hates
Minnesota.
it.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Those really small sprites are actually really cute.
Did he just
one
leave?
year. Yeah, he left. He vanished. How'd you do that?
Oh, he need to get a maid in there to clean up his palatial estate.
I mean, I could do it too.
Oh yeah. Wait. This is,
Speaking of which,
I can't.
I've
just
already
do this.
suffered-
I'll just move out of front.
awkwardly slide off camera.
wow.
Also valid.
I did it too.
I would have loved it if Leland actually had a green screen this entire time, and behind him is just a recording, and he just makes himself disappear.
That'd be great.
Solid joke. But I got a new light.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I like
moving.
it. That looks cool.
I bought a disco light. I wanted a.
That's fancy.
I wanted a disco. Dude, it was like $15. I wanted a disco ball. It's like.
I mean, it's a good idea too.
It changes
Look up,
colors, but I'm sticking with the blue tonight.
Disco ball GIF.
GIF.
All right,
Yes,
what were you going to
GIF.
say, Anthony?
My house suffered. My house suffered its first casualty
What happened?
today.
Uh-oh.
So in my kitchen, I have a limited amount of cabinets, and they're all just like counter and below cabinets. I don't want to have any high cabinets.
That's weird.
Up top where cabinets would be, this is a little weird, were just two long-running open shelves. So we started stacking like the dry goods and cans up there along with dishes and stuff. I came home today and the top shelf, which I had put a bunch of pops and some board games on, had fallen.
Ghosts.
Uh-oh.
Ghost.
I mean, the board games collectively maybe 25 pounds. But like the shelf was in the kitchen. I would expect this to be a shelf that was like pretty well reinforced, like probably hitting a couple studs. But no, apparently it was just all weak screw and anchors. So now we gotta fix that. I've already got my first home repair to take care of.
Did it rip
Ain't
out?
it great?
I mean,
it-
that's a first for everything, so it's
Did
okay.
it rip out the walls and stuff? Like, is it bad?
It's not awful.
Okay.
The anchor's ripped out of the walls.
Right.
So I've got like a finger's width holes in the walls that we'll see what we can do.
What if you looked in them and you just see eyes looking back?
How tall is this
That'd
thing?
be real nutty. That'd be real nutty because my walls are real thin.
How
skinny
old?
man.
This is
Your new.
this in a Brahms situation. Ain't nobody gonna fit in my walls.
The Junji Ito.
You say this until you see a man in your wall, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Do
My
you,
walls are literally.
It's
like
there
4
could be a
inches
little
wide.
man.
do you hear your
4
neighbors?
inches wide. No.
Oh, okay. Well, you said they were
No, not really.
thin, so I didn't know if they were like your neighbors were loud, kind of a situation.
Do you hear strange dragging sounds coming from inside the walls?
Only in the roof, only in the ceiling, not in the walls.
Oh well, that's just the roof monster.
Is this something? Should I be concerned about that?
I mean, not unless you want to meet your, I can't think of the phrase now.
You're
The
good.
what?
It would have been good
The
too.
one thing that I did find entertaining about it was, so the shelf has 3 brackets that holds it up, and the
Sleep
top
paralysis
bracket,
demon. Sorry, go on.
Okay, I'm glad we got there. I know everyone was real riveted. So each of the 3 anchors was completely pulled, and the entire shelf was leaned down. The only thing holding it up from what would look like entire devastation of possibly even the second shelf on the way down, which is where the dishes and the cups were, is my Chewbacca mini goblet. He's the only thing holding that shelf up.
Because it's Chewbacca, he held up the entire Star Wars franchise.
Like fucking Hodor. Just holding the entire second shelf up. I got a picture of it. I'll share it on
God.
my social medias later.
And
There-
in Discord.
There was
And in Discord.
I could recall one time seeing
Actually, that I can do right now.
I went over to somebody's house, right? And I was looking at the dude's like computer setup. And like he it was like a long time ago, but he I guess like I leaned and kind of nudged the desk and he was like, "Oh, don't do that." And I was like, "Why?" And the way that he set up his desk fit
You're not the boss of
perfectly
me.
to the edgings that if you nudged the desk, the whole thing would fall over. Like he literally like here's the stands. It was like
Yeah.
it's like a half an inch thick, of like the area that it was like laying flat upon, and this was on both sides of the frames of his desk. And that's why when I leaned, it was like kind of moving it to the side, and if I moved it, that whole thing would have came crashing down. And I was like, why don't you just buy a new fucking desk?
Like, get some L brackets. They're 50 cents.
Apparently, it was like another desk from an old tenant who didn't want their other desk, so he I guess his one previously was shittier than that. And I was just like, dude, go to IKEA. What the fuck? This is awful. Why would you settle for that? It makes no sense.
Steph, some people
mind.
just
I just
like
put
to
the
watch
photos-
the world burn.
I just
put the photos in the Discord pod talk for anyone who wants to see Chewy holding up an entire 4-foot row of shelving, protecting my dishes and cups.
Oh my
It
God.
just looks so silly.
Wait, where'd you post this on the on Pod Talk?
I've had that cup for a while, and it's surprising because, like, from the angle, it obviously didn't gradually fall, and that cup is not cracked or broken.
It's just,
Like, Chewy is tough as
Anthony,
shit.
stop it.
I think it's also just the look on his fucking face. Is what-
Are you just gonna leave it like that? You can't just take it off?
No, I did.
Oh, you
I just
did.
took a
That's
photo
just the
before.
photo. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
that's what I walked. That's what I walked into when I got home. I saw that. I saw Chewy was holding it up. I'm like, all right, well, before I clean this up, I gotta take a photo of
There,
this.
it's on stream right now, so everyone else can see how stupid this looks.
I'm. How do I? Okay. I was like, how do I click out of this? Okay. Okay, got it.
I got that cup in a hot chocolate pack,
That's a nice cup.
like a Star Wars themed hot chocolate
Thing.
thing.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I've had that cup for a while, 6 years maybe more.
It's just look at his face. I'm just gonna blow this picture up.
His sweet dumb face.
Stupid face.
Go to the next picture. There's a straight on shot in there. There's a straight on shot in the Discord.
God.
Yeah. I'll switch to it in a second.
Yeah, use that one if you really just want to focus in on his face.
Good lord.
Podcasters, go to if you're not already on the Discord, hit us up at any of our social medias, LoRC Podcast. Search the League Ridiculous Conversations, or hit up my social medias, Spooky the 13th on the Instagram and the Twitter. There it is.
Jesus Christ, that fucking
Look
face.
at him. He's proud. He knows he did a good job today.
Just imagine, just making the sound. Like, oh God.
He
All right,
he
that's
know
enough
he
of
the
that.
goodest boy today.
Man, I really need to get some drawers under my desk for storage purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I just have like boxes under my desk, and it's really bothering me now.
I was just at IKEA the other day,
Uh-huh.
going around. My parents wanted to buy me, or buy us, some shelving so I can properly get some more unpacking done.
Yeah.
I guess now find a new place for these pops, which are apparently so heavy. And to our luck, an entire fucking section of IKEA was just under construction. And that's where like a lot of the like wall mount media stuff was gonna go. So I go through like there's some living room and bedroom stuff, and then a lot of kitchen stuff, and then I forget what's kind of after like the kitchen stuff. But like the main area that we would have wanted was completely under construction.
Oh.
And so like we found something that's like, okay, this will be good. This is fine. This is fine. Go down, pull it off the wall, and as we get into line, I make a sudden decision, like, you know what, I want to go get that mirror I was looking at. And I start doubling back to try and find it, and I see something that I pull my family out of line to check out for. and be like, hey, so we were about to buy this $150 like China hutch thing.
Yeah.
That's all fine. But what if we bought 3 of these $20 things? And my dad looks at me like, you know, I got money, right? Like, you don't have to go cheap on this.
Son, I'm rolling in it right now.
It's like, son, do you know how much money your stepmother makes?
Jesus Christ.
I married into this.
I'm no
Lord.
dummy. I'm not marrying poor 3 times in a row.
Damn.
But I liked it. I liked it better because the one we were about to buy was just gray.
Yeah.
And had like no texture to it. I'm like, the cabinet is good, but this color I'm not super sold on. Like it's got some style to it, but this has got like a dark cherry kind of wood grain to it, so it's got some texture. And once you guys come over eventually and see the place, you'll see I made the right decision. But instead of like spending $150, my dad walks out spending like $60. And he's like looking at me like, this thing looks cheap. I'm like, yeah, but it's just gonna hold books, and like I've got way more space now.
Also, you're at IKEA.
And yeah, and it's like we're still buying IKEA. Like they're decent to stack things on top of. Some of them are good if you shake them a little bit, but none of them can take a hit from the side.
It's true. You see, there's a documentary on Netflix. Well, it's a docuseries, and the first episode is on IKEA and how terrible of a company they actually are.
Are they?
Well, yeah, because they are one of the biggest deforesters in Sweden, I want to say.
How is that possible? Nothing is made of real wood.
It's all presswood. But yeah, like they've been sued multiple times because their drawers just aren't stable and they just fell and killed many children.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I've had my stuff
I did not
for.
know any of this.
I've had most of my IKEA shit for what, 15 years. It's never
Yeah.
caused me
Yeah,
a
no.
problem. Like it's weird.
But you don't have
Yeah.
kids trying to climb up drawers.
No, but even
Kids
if I
shouldn't
did,
be doing
well,
that in
that's
the first
yeah.
place. That's their own
Maybe
damn
that's
fault.
not. Maybe that's not IKEA's fault.
Maybe
maybe
it's
that's
the
the
kids'
parents' fault.
And the parents, sorry.
Watch your
Parents.
fucking
No, it's
kid.
IKEA's fault. It's IKEA's fault because like they compared it to like other furniture that's actually well made. They just don't tip over. Like if you pull out the drawers of the IKEA drawer, it'll just tip over. Like
Well, maybe
Do they have
Don't
like
let Steph and Leland babysit your children.
maybe
they have
it's
like
maybe it's
warning
all
signs
their
now
fault.
that say
They
not
make
for climbing with the children with like kids on the side? And do they slap that on the back of like their furniture?
well, they actually sell those with mounting brackets now because you're supposed to mount it to a wall.
yeah, I've seen those.
Like anything bigger than like 4 feet, you should kind of be mounting to a wall. Like
But-
your stoves have earthquake brackets.
Yeah, but like more like well made, like American made furniture. You don't need that because it's made of real wood and it's sturdy and doesn't fall over if you pull out all the drawers.
I'm
You know-
still putting an L bracket on that China hutch from America.
I mean, there was a sign that said, warning, alligators are in this. So whose fault is it at that point? The gator or the parents?
Alligators are in what?
Are in the
America?
water that kids decided to go in.
Look, there's warning labels on things because people have tried. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
They're
the
all
one that
there
said
for
do
a
not
reason.
put in penis? Forgot what I saw. Saw something that had that label, or was it fake?
In
Yeah.
On?
penis.
I think it was penis.
Like, don't put your penis in
Or
this
don't put your
vacuum
penis in
tube?
it. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, so we're not talking about tuning.
Oh, no.
What?
No.
What?
I'm gonna need you.
So I was
no,
in a
no.
movie
You
this
need to.
weekend.
You need to disappear. You need to disappear again for like another 30 seconds. You're
not-
being punished.
You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me.
No. No.
Wait, Steph, what are you looking up right now?
I
Porn.
Googled-
Top 10 things not
I
to put your
Googled,
penis
don't
in.
put your penis in warning, and then I wanted to see what I would see.
I'm gonna do that top 10 thing.
Apparently-
See if that comes up.
No, but they have fake machinery prank warning decals, and it's a 10-pack, and it says moving parts present serious risk to dicks. Don't put dick in machinery. That's all it said. It's a 10 sticker pack.
Number 10, vacuum.
Okay.
Number 1, your
Surprise.
mom.
Okay.
Scott's Madonna is number 1.
What are
your mom.
What are the best household items to masturbate with?
That was ooh.
That's
go
a
ahead.
list.
I'm just curious to see what it says.
Apparently, shower heads,
Okay. This is for women.
fruit and vegetables,
Okay, this is for women. This is still for women.
Yeah.
pumpkins, bro,
yourself.
watermelons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Put a hole in a cantaloupe.
Nope, here's- this is-
5 seconds in the
grapefruit
microwave.
open,
Cantaloupes
then
have
you warm it
seeds.
up in the microwave for a little bit.
Okay, this is another one for mostly ladies. A washing machine, ice cubes,
Not just for
Yo.
ladies.
How do
Like
you do
the
that?
Ice
wrapper?
cubes?
ice cubes. Yeah, you put the ice cubes, with you. It's like the cold sensation.
No,
and
I'm
then
more
you do hot
I'm more
sensation.
confused
It's
about the washing machine.
The vibrations of the
vibrations.
machines.
Oh, dude, I had the worst visual. I thought someone literally climbed like the fucking washing machine and tried to ride that like a dick. And I was like,
like
girl,
mounted
that's
like
not
a
gonna
lion?"
work. You're gonna break the stupid thing, dummy. Like here's the spinny thing, and then she just goes on top, and then it's like 2 of her legs hanging there, and she's just riding around while it spins.
What washing machine do you have?
I don't know. We have the old school
No,
one
she's
that has
right.
like the
She's right.
spiral.
Like a lot of standard washing machines still have that center post.
Yeah, I just
okay,
imagine
Oh,
the
that-
person
okay.
going on it. But like,
Yeah,
it's
Steph
just
is
so
talking
much
about
work.
a girl who is super flexible and
Brave.
yes,
There you
scarves,
go,
socks,
Steven.
hates her
The
own
sit and
body.
spin cycle.
scarves, socks, and stockings.
Okay, that's for guys. Right?
Spatula.
Oh,
Yep.
because you just slap it.
Oh, like that. Right?
A back massager, an electronic toothbrush. Very upset at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what? Not the brush end.
Or the brush end.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
a
Are you,
two for
are you
one
done with
deal.
the list?
Yeah,
for
but
one
I,
deal, you know,
we'll
you have
end
fun,
on this
clean
because
some stuff.
I'm not clicking on it. But the title is "I'm 14 and I want to stick my dick somewhere. What should I do?"
Wait, what?
I legally don't think we can.
So don't repeat
we
that.
can-
No.
Don't repeat
Yeah,
that.
no.
Why
And
are you
nobody
taking-
clip that?
Anthony,
Nobody
why are you taking
make
notes?
a Twitch clip
No, I'm not.
of what Leland just said. I really could just hit that clip that button just now.
That's what I thought you were gonna do because I was just like, of course you're gonna do it, right?
Jen, apparently they shut down Yahoo Question.
Yeah.
Oh, in general?
What's Yahoo
Yeah.
question?
Oh. I liked seeing what Yahoo questions would say.
Yahoo Questions was a bastion of knowledge, Leland.
I've never heard
if you
of
were
it.
too intimidated, to search like Reddit for answers, you would go to Yahoo Question.
Could you not
Yep.
just
Get
go to
the
Google?
same answers. This
Back
is
then
no,
we
no,
had
this is not-
Yahoo.
This is not the same thing.
Well,
So
it's
this
because
isn't like,
Yahoo, they
hey,
answered
I
the
hurt my
questions.
back. What could it be, WebMD, versus I want to stick my dick in something. What do you suggest? Is that the difference here?
Yeah.
Yeah, how can I turn my boyfriend into a vampire? I've been feeding him my period blood for the past 3 months, but he hasn't become a vampire yet. What am I doing wrong?
I think there's a larger problem with that specific question other than the blood part.
Yeah, I was gonna
That was
say
a real
something.
that was a
but at
real
the
thing on
Oh
Yahoo
no, I
Answers.
believe you. I'm just saying I feel that there's a larger question there that should be answered versus the blood part.
Wait, which part?
Ramon, you may want to step away again.
No, we're good. Anthony, you filmed a porn this weekend. Tell us about it.
I did not film a porn.
Okay, fine. It was an erotic film.
No, I filmed with a porn star, not a porn.
Same thing.
No, a friend of mine who has done a couple. I mean, he's done several short
Porns?
films and whatnot. This is the second time I've done a movie with him, or a short film with him, and he keeps killing me. Should I be concerned?
All three of us
Like
kill you
killing
every
you
Sunday
off?
night. I mean, multiple
but, like,
times in one session.
I've been dragged down an aisle, thrown on a table, stabbed, and my nuts ripped out now.
Are you sure this isn't a porn?
Wait, in the
Just
story?
with the porn star, and that's just the second one. No, I mean, it's part of the stories. They're both horror shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like this is like a romantic comedy that I'm in where these things happen to me.
Could be.
Yeah, so as I was talking last week, the reason why I was shaved and continue to be shaved was because my buddy Rolo Herrera, Scrawny Strange Pictures, something like that. He's made a bunch of stuff, and I'm a guy who just says yes. Is everyone still is everyone back with us now? Big Dick Tony's you get your giggles out?
I honestly don't know what we're laughing about.
Chat's going wild.
But I'm laughing because they're laughing.
Yeah, the first one I did with them, I broke into the Lair, the comic shop.
Yeah.
And it's very much, if you've seen the Creepshow movie with the Indian statue out front, it's very much like that in a comic shop. And the second one, I get a stripper ordered for my birthday, and the stripper turns out to be a witch who needs nuts and organs for a spell, and I get my nuts ripped out.
Okay, that first half sounded like a dream of yours. The second half, however,
Somebody's been reading my dream journal.
classic witch strippers.
It's fun though. Like
Yeah.
I don't do these because I think like not even that I think I can act. I do it because it's just a fun thing to do, and even if I gotta like lay out on the cement at 9:00 at night, like just getting colder by the minute, covered in sticky ass corn syrup and food dye and strawberry flavoring.
Yum.
Oh my god, it was so fucking disgustingly sweet.
The corn syrup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time for like my big like spitting up blood scene,
Yeah.
we could only get that fresh shot once, because I've only got the one shirt, and then we can do a couple like extra on top of that. But every time I'd be sitting waiting for action, I'm hiding a mouthful of syrup in my mouth, and something comes up, and now we have to like wait for something. We got to change the light.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a thing, and I'm just sitting here with like this stuff that is actively deteriorating my teeth and gums as I sit there. Just like sitting and watching. But it's fun. It should come out maybe like late September. My buddy, like, he legit wants to make shorts and films. So like this gets a proper dummy, like a proper kind of production for like a no budget, but he's got a guy who will score it. He's got like a production guys who will help color correct and do all that stuff to make it look as good as it can. It's the most official thing I've ever done on film.
He's got you to just hold syrup in your mouth.
You know what? An hour before, I literally had a stripper dancing in front of me. So what am I going to complain about?
Fair. You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
You know, I had a thought.
Woe is me.
I had a thought because for whatever reason, I started thinking about Battlecast. One, is that still a thing?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Two, we should just get you on every podcast in San Diego.
I'd do it.
We'll make Anthony the king of podcasts in San Diego.
Let's hit up Monday again, because we didn't follow up with them. I think they're local. I've been on Creeping Wave. I've been on Nights of Nerd.
You've been on Battlecast.
I've been on Battlecast. Like 5 of the other 7 San Diego podcasts I started, so there's that.
How would we find these people?
I mean, we could probably just hashtag San Diego podcast.
Yeah.
You know what?
We're literally like we're tangentially friends with other creative people. 'Cause, like, you just kind of flock together. You could just say, hey, like, I'm down to guest on anybody's podcast. There's a guy who records, he's an LA buddy. He records Tuesdays and Thursdays, a geek podcast. But I'm here Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm playing D&D, so I never hit him up for anything.
Which one's that?
I never try and get on the show. The Short Stack.
Huh.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
What part do I know these people?
I don't think so. They don't shop at your store.
Oh, then fuck
I know
'em.
that much.
Then they get shit comics.
When you sell Batman, it's the real Batman. When they sell
shit.
Batman, it's a Wish knockoff.
No, my boss today, we had a real open conversation about the store today, and he was just kind of like, look, my store's a fucking gold mine. I've cornered the market in Burbank. We are the best store. And I was like, okay, yeah, I know, but like, you don't say it.
You're not supposed to say it out loud.
I mean, you're not supposed to say it, like, but yes, it's
People
true.
will hear you.
I was just like, because
You're supposed to sound humble.
like we were talking about, like, you know, people, even with the pandemic, like, we've done better this year than we have in many other years because people are bored and they're traveling again. And like, we have people that specifically come out of state once a year and just come in and drop, you know, thousands of dollars, and then they fuck off and never come back. So, you know, for another year. But we were just laughing. He made me laugh when he said that. He's like, we are kind of amazing. I was like, yeah, but we don't say it. Like, you really should say it out loud. Like, I feel that's just, it's
That's how you
karma.
jinx it.
Yeah, I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. It's like, but in saying that, you know, Diamond lost 2 of our boxes today, so it was just like, fuck, you know.
Oof.
Fucking assholes.
But then we were laughing because he was like, the other big store in LA, he goes, that guy gets fucked every week. I think they have a personal grudge against that store. And I was like, it's probably true. Like, I think they do. Certain stores, I think, get like reputations and they get fucked over. So,
Dude, that sucks.
we used to say the Lair used to complain that they thought it was personal too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every week something was wrong. They never seemed to got an easy week with Diamond.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I I mean, this is real inside baseball, but like, do you think Diamond's gonna change anything, like losing Marvel and DC?
No.
That's like half the market, if not more.
They ain't changed shit. They don't care. They've actually been worse.
Wow.
They've been worse. We're actually considering leaving now.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause now that Marvel was like, well, we can go to Penguin. We're like, you mean that 100-year-old company that's been around for a long time and knows how to actually give me my books on time? Yeah, we probably will go with them. Yeah.
And like, how much of the Diamond stuff is exclusive to Diamond?
Hmm? You mean like what percentage?
Well, like, can you get Image books through Penguin?
No, we'll have to still go through Diamond, but if Diamond folds,
Okay.
because Image is the next to probably jump, unless Diamond offers
Yeah,
them
I'd
like a
assume so.
really good discount for staying, which is a possibility. That's fine. You do whatever, but maybe you should not be a shitty company, and people would have stayed with you. Like,
I mean, you would think if you lose Marvel and DC, like, you're fucked.
yeah,
Like, they are, what, like 60% of the market?
yep.
Like, you would think that alone would ruin them. Yeah, if they lose Image, then you're down to, like, that's 75% of the market.
Where our joke in the store is we always kind of wonder, like, I know this is really boring. Sorry, Steph.
This is, super
You're
inside.
fine.
It's
I'm
super
just
boring.
listening.
5 minutes top, 3 minutes even. Our joke in the store is like, what's keeping the lights on over at like Dark Horse? Like, what comic keeps the lights on? And we're like, all right, Hellboy? Maybe?
The Hellboy universe. I mean, they've always got some Hellboy adjacent.
Oh, I mean,
book
there's
out.
a Hellboy book every month, even though his book's been canceled for 2 years. So, it's just kind of like, all right. Walking Dead was keeping the lights on over at Image. Saga was, but they've got other shit now. But so it just
Image. I never think of Image as like struggling though.
no. But right now,
They've always got some indie darling.
but right now, Invincible's keeping the lights on over there. So to the point where,
sure, it's definitely.
but to the point where Amazon is sold out of Invincible. Like no one can get it right now. It's very
wow.
very funny. It's like,
Actually, it makes sense because the show is on Amazon Prime.
right. But no, it's just to the point, like, because we have a lot of customers that come in and they're like, we would prefer to buy from you. We do not want to order from Amazon. And I'm like, well, we very much appreciate that. But this book is on back order. So, if you really jonesing for it, yeah. Yes, Jordan in the front.
In your anime section, do you have any Berserk? Because you
Yes.
should stock Berserk.
Yeah, well, we try to. Shit's not easy to get.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because the creator of Berserk died last week, which is devastating because he was the father of dark fantasy, like anime and video games and all. Like, he was a pillar. Like, he's a legend.
I mean, we have volume 6 right now.
Someone will buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane in chat mentioned that Dark Horse, I guess, has the Berserk American rights, so that's probably gonna make a good month for them.
Well, it's funny though,
but
because Dark Horse had Star Wars, Buffy, huge IP, and then Aliens, Predator, and then slowly they got sold off to Disney and Warner Brothers, and you're just like, all right, what do you got left? And then you heard the news about DC got sold again, right?
I've heard that it's been
No, they
rumored.
Nope, they sold them off.
It happened.
Oh yeah, it happened. Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
DC, HBO, the licensed characters of the DC universe or whatever is now in a combo ownership IP to the Discovery Channel.
Yeah. Yep. Discovery. Yeah.
Oh, National Geographic. Okay.
No.
I was thinking, doesn't Disney own
Yeah,
Discovery?
oh,
No, I
yeah,
was thinking,
yeah.
doesn't Disney own Discovery? I'm like, oh no, they own National Geographic.
I mean, not yet. I mean, how amazing would it be if we go to Disneyland and we can literally get all our Mickey, Cap, Superman swag in one place? Like, that'd be fantastic.
It'd be nice.
We're actually pretty positive about it because Discovery is not going to be AT&T figureheads. It'll actually be people in creative in charge, so it might actually be a good thing. So, all right,
I mean,
that's
I would
enough.
assume like Discovery doesn't like have the same stick up their ass about knowing everything.
I mean-
like AT&T or like Warner Brothers specifically, like would kind of do. Like if you've got a new boss in there, let those who know what they're doing do what they do. Stop getting in their fucking way.
All right, I have a question. So we're gonna move up. We're gonna move into something funny. So
Okie
I
dokie.
was talking to Scott earlier about this, and he made a good point. So I'm gonna ask the three of you. So with June coming up, it's Pride Month and whatever, and I was thinking of doing like a Pride Month art challenge. And I was like, I don't know what to do with that, and it's not really a thing I think I want to do anyway. But I was just kind of batting around the idea because I was like, well, I'm done with mermaids. What else I got? So I typed in, Pride Art Challenge, and the two that came up, Scott's words were, "Well, that
lions."
seems stereotypical." What'd you say, Jordan?
I said, please be lions.
Oh, I got
Pride
it.
of lions.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Over there's a gay lion. Roar. That's a South Park joke for all the people who are fucking old. So the first list was things like fairies, unicorns, horses, fairies and unicorns. They even had beavers on the list, which I thought was just like, huh, okay. And then it was just like rainbows and clouds. It's like, what? Okay, other than these just being like gay things, I don't know how this is a pride. Like, I don't know. And then the other one was more offensive and stereotypical, as Scott put it, was
More offensive?
well, it was just kind of like, well, it depends on your definition of like offensiveness, but it was just kind of like day 1, twink, day 2, daddy, day 3, big bear,
Richard Simmons.
shit like that. And then it like halfway through it was just like transgender male, transgender female. I was like, I feel very uncomfortable reading this list, and why would someone want to? I didn't get the list. Is my point. It seemed very wrong.
I
agree.
It's certainly weirder.
Yeah.
Like I can think of concepts in there that are like not necessarily like offensive. It's a weird prompt, but I would think fairy is more offensive than like draw a gay bear, like draw a leather daddy. Like
I don't know.
those are just members of the community.
I don't know. I think Jen's got the best. They just both felt a little tone deaf to me, and I was just like, I don't think I would want to draw that. So I'm just going to draw a whole month of Greek gods and call it a day.
Oh, so you're just gonna do Hades?
He's number 31. It's like,
The game. Why not do just like gay icons?
oh man, I don't know if I can draw those people and make them look like them.
I
Like,
mean,
you're
a lot of them have pretty iconic looks.
fair enough, but it'd be just like, yeah, that kind of looks like Tina Turner, I guess. I don't know. Like I just,
But if you I've seen you draw Tina Turner.
yeah, and it kind of looked like a drag queen. It didn't look like Tina Turner. And don't be mean about fucking
Well, you
Tina
got the-
Turner. It's like-
No, I'm saying like you got the big hair and then the like real tassely skirt and whatnot, like dancing. It worked.
Also, I agree with Jen in the chat. You should look at the artwork for Hades, the game, because those Greek gods are so hot. They are
what are we talking
unbelievably
about?
hot.
There's a game called Hades.
Okay.
That is real hot for everybody.
Oh yeah,
30 days of nothing but Grace Jones. Even I'm going to get tired of drawing Grace Jones.
Would you though?
She's really hard to draw. It's like,
don't have to do
You
hair
take
though.
a robot, pull skin over it. But I mean, you could do like Dolly Parton, Lady Gaga, Madonna.
but to me, that
Steven
also
in the chat.
seems very stereotypical and tone deaf to me.
What does?
But you can certainly do more, like less pop culture. Like Steven in chat put Marsha P. Johnson in there, and that's, I mean, doesn't have an iconic look. You probably have to like title it, but people that maybe don't seem as famous in to the straights.
The straights.
I'll think about it. don't know. I got really excited to draw Greek gods. It's like-
Fun.
And you can do that anytime. I'm not saying like don't ever do it. It sounds like a fun idea for sure. I want to see your Cerberus.
So do I.
I'm looking up this game
Yeah.
right now. Is this something I can?
And I want you to draw a 3-headed dog.
Is this something what?
Is this like a game I can play on my console? What is this?
Yes. Yeah.
No,
It's
Is
Go
it
on.
everywhere?
no. It says
yeah, it's everything.
Nintendo.
It's on Steam.
Is it only on Switch and Steam? I could have sworn.
Shit, they don't even mention Steam on this. It just says Microsoft,
definitely on
Windows,
Steam.
Mac OS, and Nintendo.
Wait, Microsoft Windows, yeah.
Jen, what are you playing it on?
She's playing on
Steam.
Steam, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they don't have a Switch that I know of. Unless y'all be hiding Switches on me.
Yeah, it says PC and Switch.
Oh, maybe it's just the PC Steam.
Yeah. Yes. Hades is a great game. I highly recommend it.
Can't be that
If you want to
great
see
if it's not,
gameplay,
like-
tune in on Fridays to
Oh.
twitch.tv/cornbread.
Yeah, get in on that.
It's a great time. And all the gods are super hot.
Yeah.
Everyone's drawing like a...
Well, now I feel like I can't draw it because they're just going to think I'm drawing that shit.
Well, just don't copy the costumes.
Oh, then I have nothing.
Just, okay, if you draw Athena, just don't make her black, because she's black in Hades. She's so
There you
hot.
go.
Okay, so that's upsetting because I literally sketched a black woman for Athena today. It's like- because in my oh god, that's an outfit. It's like- do modern versions
Ooh,
of the god.
modern versions.
Oh,
That'd
man.
be good.
I would love to see you design modern costumes.
They're all just going to be like hipsters. It's like- it's-
I mean, I could definitely see, like, Hermes being a hipster.
oh fuck yeah, dude! With the little Where's Waldo hat. I don't know what MOD means.
mod.
Oh, you mean like the '60s fashion movement?
It's all I can think of.
Look, Corella opens on Friday. There's going to be a lot of black and white coming your way real quick in my art. So it's like,
I had a quick D&D question.
oh,
Yeah.
it's not going
So I
to
saw-
be quick. D&D questions are not quick.
I saw a TikTok. Well, okay. What class can conjure animals?
Any kind of like sorcerer or wizard, druids can conjure woodland creatures.
Okay.
Like, are we talking like just specifically like regular animals, or just like summon demons? Is summon elementals? Like you could summon a lot of things.
Well,
you could do a
yeah.
Poco trainer.
oh, that sounds awesome.
That's a thing people do.
Yeah. So I saw this TikTok where this dude was saying, for conjure animals, nowhere does it stipulate that when you conjure the animal, it's on the ground. Meaning, you could conjure an animal in midair and have it fall on
can.
people.
There is a range. So like, yes, I think like within like 30 or 60 feet or whatever, but like, yeah, you could conjure like a badger 30 feet over somebody and it falls on them.
Is it a big badger?
It's a honey badger, so like a size.
Oh, I don't give
like
a fuck.
Size small. I think a badger's a small. If not, it's just tiny size creature. So like you're not looking at like bringing a lot of damage.
Drop bears. All right. Chad is already asking for numbers. That's how bored they are.
I asked for numbers.
Oh, did you? Oh.
That was me.
I just saw
Yes.
I just saw Shane was calling out numbers.
Who was the first one? Cornbread was the first one.
Do we even have a number 69?
I don't know. Let's see, 69. Do we still have a 69?
I believe we
sure do. And I like the way that that this one landed here at 69. Number 69 on the list of ridiculousness. What is your ideal romantic date?
Boo.
I don't know.
Steph?
I've always wanted someone to, like, actually plan a picnic. Like, with legit lunch boxes filled with, like, fun snacks and, like, really, really, like, put in effort to make, like, a
Like real,
like an actual picnic. Like,
picturesque.
not like
Red
it's
and white checkerboard blanket.
yeah,
Wicker basket.
with, like, snacks and stuff. Or, if
Bottle
not
of
the
wine. Cheeses.
Not even the wine. I just thought it was
No.
real. Like, I forgot. I know I've seen it somewhere. Either someone posted it on Instagram or I actually saw it at a park being done, and I thought it was the most adorable thing ever. I was like, it's so simple but cute. Like, if someone packed me, like, a lunch in a lunchbox, and it was, like, a cool lunchbox, I'd be so happy. I would think
So
that's
it's primarily the thought behind it.
yeah,
that is
I think it's
kind of the best aspect
yes,
to you.
I think that's what it is. I think how much thought went into, like, actually knowing what I like and listening, and then, like, displaying that in front of me would be awesome.
Yeah, I can
think
see that.
that'd
I
be
can see
really
that
cute.
being a really sweet date. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for me is miniature golf, because that's A, it's a fun activity. B, gives you plenty of time to actually talk to each other
And beat them, because you probably beat them.
Is it take place in Minnesota?
How do I turn off his camera?
I'll just see myself out.
disappear.
Look, I'm not that competitive of a person. Like,
He's just that good.
Yeah,
Can't
he's
help
also
it.
just that good. He doesn't even really have to
look,
try.
look,
he just
look,
beats
look,
people.
look.
And then it's
look.
like, all right,
God
well,
gave me
he
these
won.
gifts.
These spicy hands.
Is it? I can't read. So I need to make stuff pack. I would
made
be the
children cry
happiest
over
person. Make children cry over it.
You know, Revi's not wrong about that.
Wait, who made who cry?
I entered a Street Fighter tournament and I just ruined some children's days, and I
Oh,
got some
yeah.
Razer headphones out of it.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Good
have one
for
like behind
you.
me over there.
Good, I'm proud.
Hey, you enter a public competition, like someone gonna beat you.
I mean, did you do the Cartman thing where you like lick the sweet saltiness of their tears? Like, just,
No, because I don't want to go to jail.
Got a point there.
And it's
a real fucked
100%
up episode.
true, Jen. The bar is extremely low for guys because okay, here's my thing. I am not charismatic. I don't have any lines. I'm not smooth in any sort of way. All I have is maybe a good joke here and there. That's all I got going for me. So, I have to put myself in a situation where I can talk. If I could talk, then maybe I could win this person over. That's why miniature golf.
I feel like a romantic date is like kind of past the first like initial date. I don't know how much like romantic pressure should be put on the first date. Like the first couple dates are just kind of like interviews.
Yeah.
oh,
Like
so,
you're still getting to know somebody.
but you're not talking in bed, right? Like, that's a different interview.
I mean, no, that's completely separate. You don't need to date to get into bed.
And you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time.
He just like
Did he freeze?
Oh, he froze.
watch out for everyone else.
He
Oh,
yeah, he
yeah, I couldn't
froze.
even hear what he
Yeah,
said.
he froze.
Okay, I mean the stream is fine. Like everything's.
Yeah, he
on
was
my
just
end.
like, you don't have to put on clothes to have. And that's all I heard.
Okay, well, the stream heard right. I said you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time.
Oh.
You
well,
can dance
yeah.
and party all night.
That makes more sense. I thought you were
Ooh,
saying
on
you
the
don't have to
ceiling,
take your
too.
clothes off to have sex. And I was like, I guess.
What?
Well,
I
because
mean,
you were
you-
silent. So then I was like, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, it looks like chat's very much against smooth guys. Smooth talkers.
Oh, well.
But that's
yeah.
like a very specific person, though. Like smooth talking guy is a very specific
It's true.
guy. They wear big peacock hats and shit like that.
Let me read.
what George, what you're talking about is like just being like casually charismatic.
Wait.
Yes,
Talking to this person
Leland,
online,
back there in the
Peacock hat.
yeah, who was that guy? The what do you call himself? The mystery or
Oh God, no! Fuck that guy. Let's not talk about that dude. The pickup artist. Fuck that guy.
the pickup artist guy?
I don't even know.
Yeah. I think his name was Mystery or something like that.
Something like that. Something dumb.
Okay, so here's a scenario given by Jen. You've been talking to this person online, text, call, whatever, and now it's time to have the first date. What's your ideal now? For me, again, it's miniature golf because it's like it's a low pressure situation, you know.
Oh, I like dinner and a movie.
So here's my problem with dinner and a movie. Dinner, yeah, you can talk to each other. During a movie, you're just sitting in a dark room and you can't really talk because you're in a movie.
Yeah, because I'm watching the movie. That was the whole point of the outing. I don't know what's there to understand. We wanted to watch a movie.
Steph,
we watched the movie,
not wrong.
and then we have a conversation about the movie.
Steph is here like, we've done the talking. Now
Yeah, I don't.
shut up.
Now we want the silence.
We're gonna do this
Now I
now.
want to watch
I need a break from you.
The ideal date for me is, you know, we find a nice arcade and we just play Street Fighter and I just defeat her.
I just dominate in the video game.
Steven, remember we're what is it? We're birthday twins. That's why you get me.
I mean, the dinner part, I totally agree with. It's the movie part where it's just like, you know, that's now you're just, you know, you're not really interacting with each other until after the movie mostly.
That's like, I don't know. I guess
Exception to be made for like if like you're both big Marvel fans and
Yeah.
the next Marvel movie is coming out, like timing wise, you're both excited to see it. Like that I think that's still a fine date and can be still romantic.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Is this just a romantic date or first dates?
Romantic was said in the question.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to keep my mind in that general field.
Okay. If it's romantic, definitely some kind of dinner thing is for sure a thing. So Steph's picnic or going out to a nice restaurant together.
I don't know. I think I'm a pretty simple bitch. It's not. It's not hard to like.
Chicken
it's
wings.
not hard to have a good time with me. I'm really not that hard. Not
Pack
difficult.
of Corona.
And then and
It's funny because I'll talk to some girls about it, and I'll hear all their things or what they're going off about, like what their guy didn't or didn't do, and I'm sitting there like, dude, I would be so happy if someone got me a card and a snack. I'd be so happy if someone came up to me and was just like, I don't know, I saw this candy, it reminded me of you, so I bought it. I would be so thankful. Like, I don't know.
Like if they surprised you on your lunch break with a little brown paper lunch.
I'd love it. I'd be so happy.
You would cry.
I probably
handmade
would.
sandwich, handmade ham and cheese sandwich.
I don't
Has
know.
a nice little Capri Sun in there, an apple.
I just appreciate the thought
A little
going
Debbie.
into stuff.
That's too much
Like
sugar.
anyone, I don't know, anyone can buy you shit. You know, I just feel like if you actually like put thought in it, I'd really appreciate that. I don't know. I don't
Also,
think it's
you
that
know what?
hard.
Steven, right there with you. If I don't know what to do on a date. I haven't been on one in I don't know how long, so I wouldn't know what I'd do, honestly.
I would talk. I don't know.
Like I have no standard.
Oh,
You
we
have what?
know.
No new standard?
This fucking asshole. Like I have no go-to date or plans. Any date I've gone to is like kind of custom fit to whomever I'm going on a date with. Like, what is their interest? What are they into? And then just kind of like go from there. Mini golf, I totally agree, is a fun thing to do with someone you're dating or someone or a partner in general. I'm I think if I'm honest, I'm not super good at just being romantic. I am that guy who has not bought many flowers for many girls, specifically for no reason.
I actually like flowers. A lot of people think that it's super cliche, but I like the smell of them and they make me happy. I think I bought myself flowers because I was just like, this is so pretty. Why? Who wouldn't want these? I like the smell of them. They smell good.
Jen's trying to keep us on track because it is her question.
Yeah.
These are dates specifically for
Going
us,
all
though.
out.
So not what do we do for others. What is the perfect date for us to be put on?
Perfect date?
I think
Yes.
I think our answers kind of expose the fact that we just ignored ourselves. Like, what would we do for the other person?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, I guess. Yeah.
Bitches
Listen, does it end in sex?
Cactus, actually.
Museums are nice.
I think those are cool.
Yes, yes. Museums are
I haven't
nice.
gotten hot over many museums.
Well, you don't like, education and art.
I got really excited for the Del Toro Museum. The Del Toro exhibit. That was super cool. I was excited about that. All right, here. You know what?
I really like the Museum of Man. I enjoy that museum.
I get so uncomfortable at the Museum of Man because it's like weird, but I like it. They had a cannibal exhibit once I went to. It was wild.
Yeah, they did.
I was just like,
yeah,
the
they
I
did.
wanted
fuck
to
is
go to
this? It's like, I was like sitting there with me and Elizabeth were like reading shit. We're like, damn, who knew you could eat that? Like, it's just like,
I wanted to go to that. What is it? It's not a murder museum. What is that museum?
Oh, the Museum of Murder?
Museum of Death.
I would love to go to the
Yeah,
Murder
is that
Museum.
the one in LA?
oh, there's the Museum of Death. Yeah.
I wanted to go to the Museum of Death. I was
I
curious
did the
about
one
that.
in San Diego before it went away.
Oh.
Look, it was my 21st birthday I went there. That should tell you how long ago it was. I'm just saying.
I went to the body museum, and me and my friend kept trying to touch the guy's hand.
Hand?
Yeah, because like it had an old man, and he was split into like, I don't know, almost like 20 different like thin parts.
Slides.
And we kept like inching closer to see who out of us was gonna touch his hand. We didn't touch his hand, but we were trying to. We just didn't know if we could, so we didn't do it.
No, Revi, I get it. Man, dinosaur bones? Cool. I lost my shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always
All right, so I think maybe this was specifically for my birthday, but I think one of the best like dates I've been taken on, as far as like not my plan, someone else did for me, and was the date itself was very, very cool. Is going to the Magic Castle for dinner and shows.
That's really cute.
Leland was there actually.
Yeah.
But
was
he
it
was
Leland?
not my date.
Oh.
He was not my date.
You and me have
but,
two totally different memories of that evening.
Listen, a lot happened that night. A lot happened that day.
Yeah.
A lot happened around the week before and after that. But between walking into the Magic Castle and walking out of the Magic Castle, like 85-90% of that was a very, very, very good time for me.
Fair enough. I agree.
There's a lot going on outside of that we're not going to get into.
No, it was a wild time. It's like,
Yeah. There was another person there we're not going to talk about. But
I didn't bring it up.
I didn't either. But like I'm a big fan of magic acts.
Demons.
It's up there with dancing as far as things I don't talk about as often.
I asked Anthony once. I asked him once. I said, if you could date a magician, and every morning they woke up and they did a stupid trick, Does that get old? And I said, for me, yes. And he goes, no. Every day it could be the same fucking trick. And I'd be like, where'd that quarter come from? Just like...
Until I figure out the trick, magic every day. And then, as agreed upon in the initial creation of the relationship, once I figure out the joke, they have to come up with a new or a trick. They have to come up with a new trick, and I will be marveled by that one. I love close-up magic a lot, street magic, big stage magic cards. I love it all. Damn it!
I will admit though,
awesome.
that even though that evening was wild, still one of the top 10 funniest things I could not stop laughing was that because you hear about the Magic Castle. Oh, come to the Magic Castle, magicians. Razzle dazzle, right? It was teenage night, so it was a bunch of teenage magicians, and I was just like, "The fuck is this?"
There's a lot of young magicians,
and they were all good. They were all good. They were great. It was just kind of like,
yes.
I was expecting to see like
it was an amateur night.
No, it was not an amateur night, and I was expecting like Doctor Strange to be up there, and out comes like Little Strange, and it was fine, but like. The kid that did the rope tricks, and he pulls up that rope and he goes, I'm going to do a bunch of rope tricks. And the audience is silent. He goes, I know. Buckle up. I lost my shit. I was like,
that
nah.
kid had real good...
I was like, that kid's a fucking genius, and I will follow this kid to the end of the earth. I will die for this young man for that joke. Like,
that kid's got a future.
That kid had real good stage presence.
Yeah.
Nurse practitioner Strange.
It was just, we were so excited to get into the main room, and they're like, welcome to the main room. It's young magician teenage night. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Is this all their parents? Is that why it's all miserable people in this room? Like, what the hell? It's like, they wouldn't let me take off my jacket. They were like, no, sir, you have to keep the jacket on. I'm like, it's 150 degrees in here, and I'm like,
that was weird.
I'm 250 pounds overweight. This jacket's coming off. Sir, you can't. The magicians don't like it. It's like,
what?
I don't fucking care what they like.
You'll scare the magicians.
Fuck off.
I was like, I just paid you $150 for dry chicken. I'm taking off my fucking jacket. You can go abracadabra yourself for all I give a shit.
I think that would be mine. I don't know if that is considered romantic, but
yeah, why not? If
be
you're into it and the other person did something, yeah, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, to me, it's about knowing what the other person likes and wants. That is the romance. It's not candles, and it's not even any specific scenery. It's catering to the other person. And thinking of their wants and desires. And I want to be in the Magic Castle. I want someone to pull rabbits out of hats.
We'll try to go back again, and maybe it won't be teenage weekend.
God, I hope so.
Calls ahead.
I could go there.
Is it teenage weekend this
every
day?
month
It
for
is.
certain.
No,
I could probably go every week and always be fine. Always be happy though.
Well, they do a weird seance thing I wanted to do, but they weren't offering that night. You're just like, oh, of course not, because teenagers don't do seances. Yeah.
They can't handle that kind of spiritual.
Well, no, they have to be in bed before 10 at midnight hours when the seance is best channeled. It's just like Steven, I'm into that. I second that. Go with that dream. As long as that song is playing, who give a fuck?
Which one is that one again?
Molly Ringwald and Jake Ryan on the table.
No, what happens
they're sitting on the
that
table.
Scene?
Well,
they're both sitting on a table for no reason with a cake in between them.
Oh, okay.
It was the 80s.
Where are the chairs?
That's the
all
reason.
I'm saying. Why sit on the table?
Because they're rebels.
Fine table. I'm sure there were chairs around. I don't understand.
I literally can't fathom what kind of date I would want someone to do to me. I don't know.
Do to you.
Well, okay. One, you have to stop saying it like it's a threat.
Come on, we're going out. What are you going to do to me? No, it's...
What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me?
You need to pick where we're going for dinner. I don't know. Pick it or we're not eating.
Medieval times there.
Ooh.
I had fun when I went.
Dude, medieval
Same.
times is
I
like
had a fun time.
one of the greatest things on the planet. And it is so terrible
I
and
wanted-
cheesy. I love every second of it.
It's more.
I
it's
wanted
more
to do
fun
the
than it
pirates
deserves to
one
be.
too.
Ooh,
They
yeah.
had the pirates one.
Steph, when we
And
go,
then they had the magic
you and Anthony,
one.
we'll give you a
Not
call.
magic. Yeah, please. I'd love to go. That would be really fun. They have a storybook one too, don't they?
What?
It's like all on the same fucking street of knots. They had like a story time one, then they had the pirates one,
Really?
then they had the
Medieval times, yeah.
medieval times.
Medieval times.
You know, all
There's
there's there
one
now
more.
is medieval
I don't know the
times
story
and it's just pirates and
Yeah.
medieval times are
The
left
pirates
now.
one. What the there used to be like a
Steven,
book
that's
one or
funny.
something.
I once interviewed to work at the Orlando Dolly Parton Stampede. They still wouldn't hire me.
Is that just a Dolly restaurant?
No, it was like medieval times, but like cowboys. Yeah,
What?
yeah, but all set to like Dolly and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
I still want to do the murder mystery dinners.
I would
thought
like
that
to
would
do
be
that.
fun.
Yeah.
oh,
I've
it's
always wanted to
fun.
do that.
It's good time.
There. That's my ideal date. Take me on a murder mystery dinner thing.
On a train.
Jordan,
On
if
a
we
train.
Jordan, if I was the richest person, you and me would have done the Orient Express like 9 times. Okay, like we would have paid to have someone actually get killed. Like we're just like we're this rich and powerful.
Bring another hobo for the mystery.
It's like let's figure out who killed him this week.
This week.
And I'm like,
Jordan, my good man.
We have like pipes and everything.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Anthony.
Drinking
Anthony,
sherry.
bring us our meal.
Yes, in this fantasy, Anthony, you are butler.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
But Anthony didn't get to go, so it's just a person who looks like Anthony, and we paid him to act like Anthony. But he's got a French accent.
I'm worried. Now I'm worried that I'm dead. Because I'm not there. Where am
It
I?
happened weeks ago at this point. Just don't worry about it.
We solved that
Where's my
crime.
body?
It's on your horse.
Where's my body?
It's stuffed in one of the rooms.
Anthony's the
taxidermy
first
you.
hobo.
There's just like a storage warehouse full of like just bodies like the end of Prestige.
Oh yeah, just Anthony bodies just piled high. It's like, oh, we killed another one. Get
They
another
also-
Anthony. It's like- you're like the
Yeah,
Mr.
spoiler,
Meeksies.
they also learned how to clone me.
And then they all just sit around and saying, "So who's the real one? Are you the original? No, I'm the
Clearly,
original."
I'm the real Anthony. You idiot. This is why I'm the original.
Anthony Prime.
Jeez. It's not Anthony Rodimus Prime. It's like-
New 4K release coming.
of what?
The Transformers animated movie.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, they're doing a 4K remastered release.
Nice.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I always tend to fall asleep somewhere at the 45-minute mark and then wake up at the end. So there's like a whole section of that movie I have yet to see.
That's when they're on the planet of junk.
Yeah.
That's when you get Weird Al. And the Junkians.
Instead of your curtains falling.
ugh,
You
I
talk
give
TV?
up. It's just I don't have enough space.
There you go.
It's fine.
Wait,
fine now.
Steph.
Are we growing
Wait,
a weed
Steph. Are
anymore?
you not continuously floating in a black void?
No. No.
Imagine she like took her camera and like started fading in the back.
She's like Neo.
Spooky.
Anthony, you want to do? You want to go out with a pick your poison?
Oh no, I'm fading.
That's
we
so fucking annoying. Shut up.
Did we get your ideal date, Leland?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Move on.
I mean, at least Jordan threw out some ideas.
I said museum.
I guess you did.
I mean, I'm a whore apparently, so we don't date. That's what Rovi says.
Not even
So-
like someone take you to like another tiki bar or a tiki bar that you've never gone to.
Oh, there you go. Tiki bars. There, that's a great date.
Yeah. Those are always
Nothing
fun.
like a scorpion bowl to really set the mood.
Or what
Fuck,
about the ultimate tiki bar, Hawaii?
We're gonna. I'm taking you to a bar.
It really is, though, if you think about it. Like if you were to pop up and go, like, I'm taking you on the ultimate trip date to the ultimate tiki bar, like, oh, where are we going? Like Disneyland? You're like,
Put
no,
on this
Hawaii.
blindfold.
I've kind of always wanted to do
Put on
those.
this blindfold for the next 8 hours. Don't take it off.
Teen.
They used to have this thing where like you did a survey and then you put how much you were willing to put down on a trip, and then they told you what clothes to bring, but you don't know where you're going, and then you just fly, and then you're there. And I've always wanted to do that.
Welcome
Okay,
to
so-
Alcatraz.
Isn't that how the Hostel movie starts?
Ew.
Well, I
Wait,
know what
so
you mean.
hold on.
But like,
So, Steph, you're saying is this a thing or is this a fantasy? Event?
no, this was a thing. Like, there was
Okay.
a thing where it actually like surveyed like how much money you were willing to like. It asked you like what activities would you be willing to do,
$50.
what your budget is, like all that stuff, and then they would pick a destination based off what you chose, and you would go.
Nah.
I'm
I'm
Anthony-
not giving anybody that kind of power.
Anthony ends up in like Oakland. That's as much money as that'll get him.
not like that. I mean, like there are
He's
actual
gonna get
places.
on a Greyhound.
Yeah, he was
Like-
on a fucking bus. Yeah, you didn't even
From
have
what
enough
I
money to
remember-
get to. You didn't get enough money to get to San Francisco. They dropped your ass off in Oakland. They're like, it's across the bridge if you want to go to the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard this. Like, I remember talking to one of my friends about it, and I was like, that would be really fun. I mean, I don't know. I'm spawning. Like, if I had the money for it, I am, like, down to just fucking go. Because, I mean, like,
The weird
I don't know. It's an experience.
It is,
I'm all
and the
about
weird thing is
experiences.
like, the thing about it is just like, so okay, so I'm trying to understand it. So let's say you go, my budget I would give you $5,000 for a trip. Let's,
Yeah.
you know, okay. So then
Yeah.
they craft a trip that would be $5,000 worth. So
With,
you
like-
could end up in say like Paris.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what if they don't really talk to you or know you, and then you wake up in say like, I don't know, Idaho.
No,
Paris,
I
California.
mean, like,
Yeah, Paris,
I know there
California. You're
was,
just like,
like-
great.
there was at least I
Barstow.
don't think it was like okay, like I'm sure they had something to like screen what you were willing to go. You just didn't know
Sure.
where you were gonna go. So like let's say Greece, Hawaii, I don't know, Paris, Japan, and then it's just like these were like you like they tell you like what you should bring, and then you're just there. And then they have all these activities and stuff that you can do. Like I always thought that would be cool.
That's
That is-
cool.
that
You know
is
what?
super cool.
I'm down. If I give them like these are the 5 places I'd be okay going.
But you don't know which one. But you know each.
Sure.
As long as it's any one of those, you'd be perfectly
Yeah.
okay with.
Yeah.
It's like I guess it's
Yeah,
like
they-
one of those.
they
things,
ask you-
but like
They ask
I'm
you, what
down.
would you rather be, a tropical fish or a mountain goat?
I'd rather be a mountain goat, and then they take
clearly
you
a-
somewhere else.
Clearly a tropical fish.
And then suddenly you find yourself in some random country, so you have to sign up for a VR testing thing. Then you start going into the VR thing, then it starts messing with your brain, and then it's gone.
What is your preferred home style? Log cabin or roller coaster?
No, I like an open concept. I thought
Log
that would,
cabin or
honestly, I
roller
thought that'd
coaster?
play a lot better. It didn't. Not every joke lands. You're like a machine gun. Some of them
true.
hit, some of them don't. You gotta try.
It's true. That's my philosophy.
All right, Leland, you want to do a pick your poison on the way out?
Yeah, sure. What the fuck?
All right. For funsies, pick your poison. An either or. Or would you rather always have sand in your bed?
No, that's awful.
Or
What's alternative?
only be able to communicate through Morse code?
Sand in the bed.
Sand in the bed.
But
It's
sand
like
in
I'm
bed
on
is
a beach.
fucking horrible.
Wait, in what way do I communicate with Morse code? Like with my mouth? Do I have like a horn?
Any way you want.
Air
You
horn?
can, you can make beeps with your mouth, or
Air
you can
horn.
like tap the table. Your only form of communication is through Morse code.
Terrible. Do you just go beep beep dash beep 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 dash dash?
You have 2 words, beep and dash.
Definitely the sand
know.
because I don't know Morse code.
I mean, clearly you learn.
I'm gonna have to, I guess.
Yeah.
But so is everyone
Well,
around me.
Yeah, well, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's why sand.
All you're talking,
Yeah.
the only people you're talking to are sailors and Boy Scouts.
Definitely sand.
Which one of you
Granted,
guys?
it's coarse and it gets all over the place.
Which one of you guys broke the Morse code on that escape room we went into that one time?
I know I was the one repeating it out. I don't remember who figured out it was Morse code.
I
all right.
don't think it would be. It wouldn't.
I don't remember.
My favorite part of that is when we literally couldn't figure out how to get keys out of something, and Steph goes, "Oh look, just use the magnet," and she shoves it down that thing and pulls up the key, and we were all like, "Why did?"
No, because remember, it all started because I was touching the wall, and I found a piece, and I was like, "Oops, I don't think it's supposed to do that," and then I put it back, and then I saw that pole, and I pulled it, and I saw a string, and I was like, "Huh," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I put it in, and then I pulled it out, and I was like, "Wow, I found the keys."
But it was just so funny because you just turned around, and you were just like, "I got the key." It was just like,
Yeah.
what key? It's like-
What really fucked us in that room was part of that Morse code was there's like this old timey radio.
oh, with this modern headphones.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the only headphones there were modern, so like we all kind of assumed, well, this doesn't fit this like 1940s aesthetic, so like this clearly maybe is a mistake and shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So we were all ignoring it when like we kept getting pointed at the radio and couldn't figure out what to do.
How far did we get on that thing?
We
We
beat
got
it.
out.
We
We
beat
beat
it
it
with.
Yeah.
George,
What was it,
George,
30
we beat it.
seconds to
It was like
spare?
30. It was like a
37
minute and
seconds?
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
I
I
literally
just saw
don't
the
remember.
card actually when I moved. I just saw the card I kept.
I was like, we barely made it out of that thing.
Yeah, I actually don't remember this at all.
It
I know
was
we
really
did it.
fun.
I just don't remember it.
It was
The
really
best
fun.
part was when we got in there, and then they were like, "Oh, you guys picked the hardest room." We're like, "We did? Oh, did not know that.
Yeah.
How hard is it?"
Whatever.
They had to give us several hints.
Yeah.
They only gave us 3 because that's the allotted allowed.
But hey, we cleared it apparently, so we're good.
We did. I think I would actually end up going Morse code because the idea of sand in my bed sounds fucking awful.
Oh, it sounds
And
terrible.
I don't know if I would ever have a comfortable sleep. And also, no one else is going to come into my sandy bed. So,
It's fair. That is
Yeah.
fair. Sandy bed. I will still choose the sandy bed.
nope. Morse code.
Because at least then
I
I could explain to them, look, before you get into my bed, I have to let you know there's just always sand in it. I did this truth or dare, this pick or poison thing, and I picked the sandy beds.
Turns out
that's
it was
just what happens.
magical.
Yeah.
Now this is my life.
It's a Blumhouse movie now. It was either this or Morse code, and you don't know Morse code. I don't know Morse code, so sandy bed. It's like we're at the beach all the time. Then you
Man,
just
and I
play
fucking
beach
hate
noises.
sandy. You've ever ate chips in your bed and then you just felt the crumbs on your leg? Oh God.
No,
It pisses me the fuck off.
no, I'm not gonna eat chips in my bed.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you say it like you
accidentally-
judging?
I am.
What about all these girls you're not kicking out of bed for eating crackers?
It's the fucking worst.
What?
Was that too old of a phrase? Did they not know that one, Leland?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Is this a white thing?
No, not at all. No. You mean, wait,
Who
do you
eats
mean the
crackers
phrase
in bed?
or white people are the only people that eat in bed?
Oh wait, do only white people eat in bed?
I must be white. I snack on like candy. I eat
Yeah, but you
chips.
have your have your eating clothes on top of your bed clothes, right? Like, is that how it works?
On top of her eating sheets.
Yes, eating sheets.
I like.
You know what, Steph? The other day, I didn't make my
like to-
bed, which I very rarely... I make my bed almost every morning, and I didn't make my bed the other day because I got up
Nerd.
real early. So, oh, you're right. I'm a nerd because I like things in control. But I sat down on the bed in my clothes, and I was like, oh, Steph would hate all of this. It's like...
Jesus Christ. I have my moments. That's all I can say. I have my moments. I've been kind of laxed, but I have my moments.
Steph, last time I talked to you, you said that you were sitting on the floor in your office clothes because you didn't want to change. So you're just sitting on the floor staring at your phone.
Yeah, I was.
For
Because I didn't want to
hours,
sit on the bed yet. I didn't have
For
time.
hours.
time.
That's why you got to get a throw blanket.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes if like I'm still in my work clothes because I didn't have time to change before the podcast, I put a towel over my computer chair so I can sit down.
And another layer of the onion comes off.
I don't know.
You do
I
you, man.
just
You do what you
I just don't
make you comfortable.
think-
Hey, we love you no matter what. This is all
Mm-hmm.
part of the Steph package that we thoroughly enjoy.
I don't know. You ever wonder where you sit outside with your clothes and then you bring that into your bed?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Like
not
that?
not in the
I don't think
last
about
year,
it.
no. So I haven't been anywhere to sit.
Sometimes there have been times where like okay, I totally get how you're supposed to like well, okay, they tell you not to wash your hair every day, but pandemic wise, if I was like in
Sorry,
a
wait,
store
wash your what?
with
Hair.
your hair,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Some people say don't wash your hair every day because you know it's bad for you. I guess natural oils and shit. But like I don't know. There are times where I just like I didn't wash my hair. So what I end up doing is like I put a cover over my pillow. So then that way it doesn't get like the bads or like you know
Steph, I literally can't wash my hair
yeah.
for weeks at a time.
Yeah, but you also wrap your hair before you go to sleep.
True.
It's still protecting your bed from your hair. Your outside
It's his
hair.
dread condom.
Yeah.
It's the dread condom.
It protects his bed
Dude,
from his dreads.
I used to have the most sensitive hands in the world, and ever since last year with all that sanitizer and fucking antibacterial soap, my hands are like they got this armor now. Like I've had no problems
You got all
anymore.
craggy hands.
That's how fucking bad it is. I literally
Like a fucking
use
swamp witch.
yeah, like my hands just got like an extra layer of just like I don't know. They're fucking they got this like super shield on them now where like now I don't have skin problems anymore because
You're all calloused.
Yeah,
No,
because
it's
I
not
got
even-
all of them now.
it's
all
not
the
even
enzymes
rough
on my
or
hands
dry
now.
or anything. It's just like what? I can touch this and not have a problem? It's wild. It's wild.
And no, Rovi, nothing can protect you from a fear boner.
Oh. We don't have that.
That would need protection from the inside. And there is no protection
I don't think
from what lies within.
I don't know what the girl equivalent is of a guy's fear boner. I don't get
A scary tingle?
I don't know. I don't get so scared that I get turned on. I've never had that awakening yet, and I don't think I ever want to.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Ooh.
I'm so scared.
Ooh, Michael Myers, you looking fine.
Oh.
Look at the size of that cleaver.
Okay. You just got it.
Leland, are you looking at your notes?
Oh, you
Yeah.
you have something to say, Leland?
Yeah, you can find us on most social medias.
Oh, tell us about it. Where can they find us, Leland?
Oh, you can find us on the Twitter, the Twitch, the Facebook, the Instagram,
What's
wherever
our name?
social media podcasts can be found at LORC Podcast.
There you go.
And what if they wanted to watch us live?
I said Twitch.
Did you?
Yes.
I heard him
I apologize.
say
I missed that part.
That's
Okay,
right.
my bad.
You were leaning in with your luxurious hair to do that little pose you're doing. That's why you didn't hear anything. You look
see,
like
hard
you
nipples when you're scared. There you go.
look like
For
the
girls.
prince from Shrek.
Oh,
Farquaad?
Lord Farquaad!
From part 3. It's like-
Who the fuck references part 3?
Yeah, which is the prince from 3?
I don't know. I've only ever watched the first one.
oh, you should watch part 4.
Lynn and I are
It's
watching
great.
fucking Shrek the Third.
There's 4 of them?
Yeah, 4
Yeah,
is really
forever
good.
after. I've only seen the first one because why
Oh,
would I
man.
watch any others?
Oh, 4 is fun. It's time travel. It's like-
Oh, I like time travel. Well, Leland, what if they weren't here for the live show, but still wanted to listen to this podcast?
oh no, Jordan, where would you go to hear the podcast?
deflecting
Spotify,
fuck.
Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever, all the big podcast platforms, YouTube, or you can watch it here live on twitch.tv/LRC Podcast every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Steph, if they want to email us, where do they go?
You can email us at lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Send us stuff.
Yay.
We want to read stuff you send.
All right, that's it. So you wanna...
Well, now you go through each one individually
Oh, yeah.
to get their
Yeah,
social
that's-
medias.
I forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
Steph, where can they find you on the internet?
You can see what I'll be doing on Instagram and Twitter at Stephanoids. STUPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. I have some stuff
Jordan?
that I'm going to be posting. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to try.
Steph, why don't you also promote the other the other IG
Oh, yeah. I did my little hobby resin perler IG, which is cute and resinable. Which Jordan came up with that name because I'm not clever. But I think it's cute.
and reasonable.
Yeah, and reasonable. Exactly. That's all I have to say. Who's next?
Leland.
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art. I do art and such.
Who's next, Leland? You're taking us out here, dude.
I just
You
wanted to
took the
get-
reins.
I just want to get the ball rolling. I mean,
You got it
Jordan.
rolling. Now keep going down the lane.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Follow me on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. We have a lot of great times. I stream every Friday and Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This last Friday, I played Aerial Knight's Never Yield. And while I was streaming the game, I had a special guest, which was Aerial Knight, in the chat,
yeah.
and
That was
he
cool.
dropped a PlayStation code for the game that Shane picked up, actually. So thank you for that, Mr. Aerial Knight. Thank you for making that game. Thank you for stopping by my stream.
That was cool.
And then
That's cool.
on Saturday, PewDiePie has a subscription to my channel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can you decline?
No, PewDiePie is subscribed to my channel.
Yeah, can you decline?
No, I can't. But
Oh well, I guess you're stuck with that.
I'm fine with it. Biggest dude on YouTube, bring some people over.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
My streams are weird and fun. You should come and hang out sometime.
Yes, do it.
Saturdays I'm playing Dark Souls Remasters. It's fun. I have a spicy hand. You should come by sometime. With Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, and every month with Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to your favorite streamer totally for free. And if you don't have a favorite streamer and you're listening to this podcast, then you know at least one streamer you could give that to. But there's plenty of other people you could also give that free Twitch Prime sub to, like twitch.tv/IamRovi or twitch.tv/Cornbreb. Or you give it to me, your boy, twitch.tv/JordanIsABear. It's up to you.
Yeah.
The end.
Anthony.
And if you want to see my horror shorts or porno longs, then find me at Spooky the 13th on the Instagram and the Twitter.
He
What did he
really fumbled that one.
No, take again. Take two. Do another one.
Okay.
If you want to hop in my sandy bed,
That's it.
if you want to see my my beeps and dashes,
If you want to
Mostly we
touch
talk about tonight.
and play with my Morse code. I don't know how that works. I just thought it would be like this.
No, that works. It works.
Okay.
Nobody gift that.
if you want me to Morse your code,
There you go. I
I'm
support
sorry.
this.
What the fuck just happened in the chat?
Clap the sandy cheeks.
uh,
I don't know. Geordie pie. I wonder how many.
Danger's getting deep in our chat there.
Hi, Danger. Welcome to the stream.
So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
And I'm Steph.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.